You may think of it as one of those back in the day trends, but from runways to red carpets, crimping is back. Yes, crimping, I'm so excited. We've seen it on Gigi Hadid, we've seen it on Beyonce, and we've seen it on my little sister Ariana at the VMAs. So here to show us how to customize your crimp is celebrity hairstylist Paul Cucinello. How are you? It's good to see you.
Good to see
Welcome
you
back.
too. Thank you.
I'm super excited about crimping, if you couldn't
too.
tell. I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
Anytime something comes back like this that's so retro that we've seen once before, and we can take it and make it new.
A new way.
It's
And,
super
it's very
exciting.
fresh and forward, which is what I love about it. And this is Michelle, and she's ready to get her crimp on. Are you ready to get your crimp on?
Ready.
All right, well, that seems pretty ready to me. So, Paul, you did prep her backstage, yeah?
We did.
As you can see.
So first we used a heat protectant. This one is from Chi. I love this one because it's small. You can carry it with you in your purse. It's great for travel. A heat protectant's really important when you're working with a styling tool, especially like a crimping iron, because you want to see the definition.
That's
so
amazing.
This one's
Look
got
how
a little hold.
It's so cool right there.
Yeah, super easy, little hold, extra shine, and you'll be able to see a little more of the contrast between the straight hair and the textured hair. So I took a section out in the part, left that out, and then crimped each section so that we had varied texture throughout her hair.
And you saw in that B-roll, you guys, like the shine versus the regular straight hair is so dramatic.
Yeah,
it really
it
makes
is.
it pop. So, like,
Yeah,
definitely get the heat protectant. This one's fantastic.
This one's excellent. And what makes this look so modern and new is that we have the straight hair mixed with the
Yes.
crimped hair.
It's
So
not
this
just
is your
full-out
traditional crimp. Okay, so this one is the Conair 3-in-1 crimping iron. It comes with your traditional 80s vibe crimp, which is the one that we actually used.
Amen.
And then it also comes with a flat straightening plate and then a micro crimper. This one's excellent if you have super fine hair and you want to kind of hide some sections in the interior of the hair to give it extra volume without it really looking crimped at all. This is like your secret weapon.
That's the one I used in the 2015 VMAs.
It works
just
really,
crimped.
really well.
One side.
Yeah,
It was so
just
cool.
one side.
Yeah, micro crimping. It's really cool.
You want to definitely give this a second to heat up because it has interchangeable plates. Give it an extra minute, okay?
Okay.
So now we're just going to take
Good
her
tip.
ponytail and we are going to, I'm going to turn you a little bit like this. We're going to take a section. You want like a 1-inch section, not too thick.
Okay.
And then you're going to spray it with our thermal protectant.
You guys, especially if you have like color-treated hair, this thermal protectant is so necessary.
It's key.
Because I have, as you might be able to tell, my hair is not naturally this color. I've done it quite a few times, and it actually does break off if you try to do this without a protectant. So this will help
It's true.
give you a few extra looks
Yeah.
with this one can of spray.
And this one's cool. It's pretty compact, so you want to give it a good squeeze so that the impression that the iron leaves is noticeable enough.
You're doing it for about 5 seconds each
Yeah,
time.
I'd say 3 to 5 seconds, depending on how fine the person's hair is. And of course, it's okay to spray over.
It looks so good.
It's amazing, right?
Yes.
It's okay to spray over a wet product when it's something that's a thermal protectant.
It's
okay?
really cool.
And then we're just going to take another section over here. And this is a great way to kind of get that festival hair vibe that we're seeing all over the place right
For
now.
sure, and it's very elevated, but like I feel like you could definitely like do it to work. You could wear it to work and be like, oh, that girl with the cool hair.
Totally.
Awesome.
And so we spend so much time trying to smooth out the hair and make it a completely different texture in a very refined, polished way usually. So this is kind of fun to take naturally textured hair and bump up the texture in it with some additional wave and crimping.
Yeah, and that tool's under $20, which is
Yeah,
incredible.
super
And it's a 3-for-1
inexpensive.
again, so you're getting, you know, this size crimping wave, the micro crimper, and you're getting a flat iron all for that incredible price. And it's pink.
Yeah, and
If
it's
you weren't
pink.
sold before, it's pink.
I know.
So you
It's
should
the
be sold
best.
now.
So you can keep going and you could be adding a lot of extra pieces here. But once it cools, you want to give it a second. I mean, it's so easy to just break this
So
up
cool.
and get a really soft, diffused look in the
It's
ponytail.
beautiful. It almost looks like feathers.
Yeah, right?
It really does.
I love it.
Beautiful. And you guys can check out all of these incredible products down in the style carousel below. Michelle, I think we should look at your before and after shot. All right, let's check it out. You can kind of peek out of the side of your eye. Let's go here. Woohoo! Now look straight at me. gorgeous. All right, now we're gonna spin you around. We're gonna see your back. Oh, come on. That is so dramatic.
Yeah, right.
And very
if you
quick,
break this
too.
up, it's like you can really play with the texture.
It
the
does
more
look
you
like
kind of
feathers
comb
in
through
like a
it.
beautiful way.
Yeah, you can make it really soft or really dramatic. If you leave it together, it'll be a little bit more dramatic. But if you comb through it, you can see you could really make the texture even softer. So
Yeah, and I love it. And you can play with it too, which is cool.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Crimping is back, guys. Have fun. Amen. Moving on. This is Rachel. Okay. So she likes the crimped effect. How are you doing?
Hi, great.
Are you having
So great.
a good time?
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
great, awesome. Well, you like the crimped effect, but you don't want to go all the way. Like you're not like, well, you don't want to be like Taylor Dane on the cover of like Tell It to My Heart. Like,
No,
like 80s.
that was a lot of different textures.
That was a lot of.
I remember that cover.
I love you, Taylor. You know how
love
much
her.
I love you. So what do we do for Rachel?
Okay, so Rachel's hair actually naturally has a bit of a crimpy texture to it, so we had to do a lot of prep beforehand. So we used Orbe Balm d'Or. I
Oh my
love
God,
this
it's
product.
so fantastic.
I mean, the scent is beyond.
Spray a little bit, just
Yeah.
for
Well,
for
it
me.
doesn't. It's a pump, so it's
Pump
kind
a
of like
little
more
bit.
of a cream. Smell this.
Yes. Show how it comes out. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, it's such a nice
Oh, it's
soft
like a
scent.
okay. So you put it in wet.
And it's got a shimmer to it as well. So put it in here when it's damp, blast it dry,
Okay.
and then you can actually just go in on, you could use this alone as
That
the heat
smells great.
protectant.
It smells so good.
Yeah.
This also has reparative properties to it as well. So if your hair is damaged, this might be a better option for you than something that's just a heat protectant
Well, you could do
alone.
both. You
Yeah,
could do
you
them in
can.
conjunction with
So I'm
each
going to add this to it. I'm going to use the cheese spray, and we're going to line up the waves. If you take a little look, tried our best to kind of keep these waves going because we want to get a little bit more of a retro Hollywood vibe.
Yeah, it looks like old Hollywood. It looks like 1920, like kind of flapper if you do it all the way around with the wave. Only it would stop like here.
Yeah.
There you go.
And this one's really, really easy to work with.
But we're gonna lay it out.
So, just gonna go in, give it one nice deep wave here, kind of count to 3.
And I love this Chi digital ceramic deep waver. Like what a gorgeous,
Yeah, I mean,
gorgeous
it's
wave
such a
that you're
wow.
getting right there. It's really beautiful, and you get those old school Hollywood waves like at home.
Totally.
And it's quick heating. This one, which is
Super easy to
fantastic.
work with, and you can also, if you want to leave the ends out, it'll be a little bit more current looking, and if you want it even more retro, then I would say go
So
all the way down to the
cool.
ends.
Yeah, and I love the digital display. We'll give you.
It heats up really quickly, and
Yeah.
it tells you what temperature it's at as the temperature gets higher.
Which
So,
is really great.
Yeah, it's perfect.
And it's really good, especially like, you know, if you have color treated hair, again, maybe you want to keep it a little bit lower, you know, than
Definitely.
going, if you have really thick hair, you can go all the way to the highest temperature.
A lot of people's hair responds to less heat than we think it's going to.
You don't need to fry it.
No,
as
because
much
once
as you
it's
think.
fried, you have to do a lot to get it back
Girl, I
to a
know.
normal texture.
You don't have to tell
I was
me.
blonde for a long time, I get it.
God, look
So
at how
this you
amazing
can
it
kind of
looks.
just comb through gently. You do want to let it have a second to chill.
Yeah,
but that's
right?
a really nice dramatic wave.
It's beautiful, and again, like, it kind of gives you that retro vibe, but also looks like you're going to a formal event, you're going to a party, you're going to
Yeah.
a festival, you're going to work.
Yeah,
it's
great
just fun.
shine. And I
Yeah.
mean, you can really play with it. You can wear one side slicked back,
Yep.
add a little bit of extra product here.
That's beautiful.
You know, and change it from something more casual to something a lot dressier.
Yeah. All
I
right. Well,
love
let's check
this
out your
one.
before and after, Rachel. I want to see this dramatic transformation. Cool.
Such a
and
wow.
very fast, especially with the deep waver. You can go so
Definitely.
much quicker.
This
through
could be
an
a
entire
5-minute makeover. You could disappear, go through your entire head with a little spray, and hop back out of the bathroom and be like, look, I'm a completely different
I
person.
fully expect this from you at work.
You better be doing
All
it.
the time.
All right. So, are there any questions in the chat, Miss Smith?
Well, I'm answering one right now as we speak.
Okay.
The Orbe, I just want to go back to the Orbe product.
Sure.
Because one decoder mentioned, you know, oh, you need something to have the style be held on to and last a little longer. The cheese is a great product for that, but the Orbe is as well. Is that correct?
Yes. So this
Yeah.
is the wet one, yeah.
The Orbe is going to go in your hair damp,
Mm-hmm.
towel dried, before you even just hit it with a hair
dryer.
dryer. So I wouldn't suggest putting this on dry hair and then ironing on top
Mm-hmm.
of that. That's going to be when you would opt for an aerosol spray or a pump spray that's a heat protectant with hold like the Chi one.
And then in combination together,
Yeah,
is really
then you'll
great.
get super
Yeah.
protection, tons of shine. This should just be going in everyone's hair before they start drying it.
Yeah. And then they have the Gold Dust, also the repairing, the sheer conditioner, which is unbelievable.
Yeah, this
Same
whole range is
bottle.
amazing
Yeah.
for hair repair and protection without weighing it down. Because a lot of products that are designed for damaged hair are going to make your hair a little bit too heavy. Not the Orbe one.
Thank you so much for that amazing
problem.
tea. We spilled the good tea here on Style Code Live. Thank you, ladies. You look lovely.